allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh my God.
I'd like to welcome everyone to Monday, May 4th. If you have any questions, concerns, business with this group, come up to the microphone, give us your name and address, and state your business, please. Call the roll, please.
Cedar?
Here.
Foley?
Here.
Kinsfater?
Here.
Cuffa?
Here.
Laporte?
Here.
McCartney?
Here.
All present, Your
All
Honor.
right, thank you. We're going to number 4, consent agenda, City Council minutes of April 20th, 2015 regular, and April 28th, 2015 special meetings. Motion, recommendation to approve.
So moved.
Support.
Motion made, support. Questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we'll go to number 5, reports of administration. Mr. Booth?
Two items this evening, Your Honor. Both are informational. First, the city's first draft of the 2015-16 budget is on your desk. And then I just want to remind everyone that the public hearing will be held during the council meeting on Monday, May 18th. Second item, labored over quite a bit for crack sealing machine and completed my review of the crack filling for the city streets. The review compared the price of a lease to purchasing the equipment and also to outsourcing the whole process. Again, I provided everyone a copy of the analysis. Some of it's a holdover from a prior review. The two boxes down at the bottom ones that really are the ones you want to look at. You can see that in the yellow there, what I did is I broke it down if we put down one pallet versus 3 pallets. And when you look at it, it's very comparable for one pallet, regardless of whether we buy the machine, lease the machine, or have someone else do it. As we go from 1 pallet up to 3, the outsourcing looks like it's the most expensive, and then the other 2 are relatively close. So I guess at the end of the day, what I did is I eliminated the outsourcing, as the price was similar for small applications but became more costly again. Leasing the equipment was also eliminated as the price was slightly higher. And another issue with leasing is having the equipment when the weather is conducive to applying the material. So I just want to say I'll follow council's direction. Mr. McCartney asked that we bid it out. I'll put the bid document together and get it out. We'll advertise it for 2 weeks and see what we get back, and I'll come back with a proposal.
It does look like the purchase of a new machine would, throughout the machine costs and your annual payments would be less than buying used.
Yeah. I think that purchasing a new is probably the best route.
You'll have it for us in what, 2 weeks?
I will put a bid out, and then once I have that done, yes, we'll bring it back and make a recommendation to purchase
So
it.
I'd recommend we put a bid out and then see what comes in and buy the thing.
I'll support that.
All right, motion made, supported to bid out the specs for a new crack seal machine. Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, anything else, Mr. Booth?
That will do it for this evening.
Any questions from Mr. Booth? Mr. Downey, you have anything tonight?
Nothing this evening, Your Honor.
All right, we'll go to see any departments. All right, D is authorities, boards, and commissions, committees, and chairpersons. Anybody? We have no unfinished business. We'll go to number 7, new business, St. Clair County tax foreclosure sale. Mr. Booth.
From the attached list, administration does not recommend the purchase of any of the lots. I don't know if anyone on council needs additional information on them. I can always bring it back. I think we have a little bit of time to deal with it. And the list is pretty short this year compared to prior years.
Just a question, Mike, on the 3 properties that are on Jordan Creek Drive, are those actual condos or buildings, or is that a lot, or what is it?
Those are on there every year. As far as what's the description of the land itself, I'd have to look up.
Okay, I was just wondering. Yes.
They're all vacant
EV
lots.
being
Yeah, I believe it's
$1,300.
vacant.
And they're vacant, I think.
It's got to be. Okay.
Yeah, but probably can't do anything with them, right?
Right.
All right, we'll go to B, video service local franchise agreement for AT&T.
You need a motion?
You
Need a
do?
motion
for
to
that?
waive the first right of refusal for all properties.
Oh, I'm sorry, all
I'll
right.
move to waive the first right of refusal on the properties.
I'll support.
All right, motion's made and supported. Anybody? Questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, Annette. All right, video service local franchise agreement, AT&T.
Mr. Dingman here tonight.
Well, good evening. What you have before you tonight is a new franchise agreement from AT&T. It matches the contract that we currently have with Comcast Cable, which we've had for, 20 years probably. AT&T has finally brought their product called UVerse to this market. They're in Port Huron, they're in Marysville, they're in St.Clair Township, they're in East China Township, and they came into St. Clair and they are signing people up, but they do not have a franchise. So when I talked to our cable attorney, Neil Lato, he suggested we call AT&T and tell them to pull the plug, which we talked to AT&T about it, and they're being very cooperative, and they're going to help us down the line hook up our programming with their equipment. So I would recommend that you sign the agreement.
I'd move to approve.
Standard language for the state of Michigan.
All right, the motion's been made and supported. Any questions? Has attorney, have you had a chance to look at this?
I have, Your Honor.
You're good to go?
Yeah.
What's the franchise fee?
Franchise fee is the same as Comcast, 5% of the bill, and they pay us a PEG fee of $3,500 a year too. They match the same income that we have from Comcast will get from AT&T. I would project that we will not lose any franchise income. What you'll probably see is that the Comcast revenues will go down a little bit, and we'll pick up some revenues from AT&T, but I don't think there'll be any change, basically.
Where's that money going?
Say again?
Where's that money used for?
Your Honor, can we get the questions at the...
Yeah, we need the mic here, Bill.
Some of the money, I think the question is, what is the money used for?
Question, where's the franchise fee go and what's it spent on?
Okay, the franchise fee, it goes to the general fund of the city of St. Clair. And a portion of it goes to run Channel 6, and that's where the money goes.
All right, anybody else? All right, motion made and supported. Call the roll, please.
Kinsfater?
Yes.
Cuffa?
Yes.
Laporte?
Yes.
McCartney?
Yes.
Foley?
Yes.
Cedar?
Yes.
Carried, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. There. All right, we'll go to C, Community Television Programming Service Agreement, Marine City.
This is a newly written contract with the city of Marine City. We've been providing cable television programming service to them since 1999. This brings us in the same line with our agreements with St. Clair Township, East China Township, so I would recommend passage.
I'd move to approve.
I'll support.
All right, motion made and supported. Questions? Call the roll, please.
Cuffa?
Yes.
Laporte?
Yes.
McCartney?
Yes.
Foley?
Yes.
Kinsfater?
Yes.
Cedar?
Yes.
Carried, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to letter D, issuance of special events permits to National Honor Society's Michigan chapter. Chief?
Yes, Your Honor, I have several special events that need to be approved tonight. The first one I have here is a request from the National MS Society Fundraiser Walk. I'm in receipt to request approval for special events for the National MS Society of Michigan chapter to approve their annual MS Fundraising Walk on Saturday, May the 9th, 2015, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. downtown St. Clair. All the necessary documents have been received in compliance with the city ordinance, and I respectfully recommend approval for this event.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, Chief. We'll go to E, approve special events permit, American Legion Post 382 Memorial Day Parade and Ceremony.
Yes, Your Honor, their special event permit is from the American Legion Post 382 to serve during the Memorial Day Parade and Ceremony on Monday, May the 25th, from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. We will be leaving from the area of 6th and Vine Street down North Riverside to the Veterans Memorial Park for their ceremony. They also are in compliance with the city ordinance, and I also recommend their approval for their event.
Move to approve.
Support.
Any question, comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We will go to F, approve issuance of special events permit to Boy Scouts of America for Cub Mobile Race.
Yes, Your Honor, their special events permit is for the Boy Scouts of America Cub Scout Pack 261 to hold a Cub Mobile race on Saturday, May the 30th, from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. The location that they would like to request is 3rd Street, south of Vine Street to approximately Orchard Street. This is more like a soapbox derby type. This approval, I'm asking to be contingent upon receiving all the necessary documents to be in compliance with the city ordinance.
So moved.
Support.
All right, motion's made and supported. Questions?
I do have one question. You're going to close 3rd Street down in 3rd and Orchard?
We're going to go from Vine Street to approximately Orchard Street.
Okay.
Any other questions?
What documents are you missing?
Just a proof of insurance. They sent a copy of their insurance, but we have to have more updated within that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? G, approve special events permit for Simply Marcella for Be the Match charity event.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm also in request for a special events permit from Simply Marcella's to host a charitable community event called Be the Match on June the 6th from 1 p.m. until whatever, at their establishment at 503 North Riverside. They also have all the necessary documents in compliance with the city ordinance, and I also recommend their approval for this event, and she is here in the crowd to answer any questions that you may have.
I would move to approve.
Support.
Motion's made, supported. Questions?
Is this your annual, the same as you have every year, or is this a different event?
This
No, this is completely different.
Okay.
And, we're very excited about it.
Marcella, why don't you go and tell us about it, because this is something new.
I'll show you the poster, that might sum it up. As some of you may or may not know, John was diagnosed with leukemia 16 months ago. April 3rd, we celebrated his 1-year leukemia-free birthday, his stem cell transplant, and so this is our way of trying to give back to our own people. So we're hosting this event in order to get a bunch of donors. We want at least 200 people to register for this event, and the way you can register is by getting your mouth swabbed. And so we're going to have 2 tents. One's going to be a party tent, which is just a root beer and brat tent. We're going to have music by Ian Smith and Company. We're also going to have a swab tent, which River District nurses are going to actually do the swabbing for anybody who wants to swab. And the highlight is going to be a fire truck pole, which the St.Clair Fire Authority is going to they're going to loan us and oversee this fire truck, and we're going to get teams of 10 to 12 people, and we're hoping that they can pull it. We're going to go from Vine to just past Simply Marcella lot, and there's going to be 3 prizes: fastest pull, the best dressed, and the team with the most survivors on it, cancer survivors. We have Fox 2 News is going to cover this for us. We're very excited about that. We just got the approval on that. So we're hoping to make this a very big community event and get lots of people to pull for us, no pun intended.
Well, good luck.
Is that okay?
Good luck.
Good luck.
Motion been made and supported?
Yes.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And H, special events to permit St. Clair Rotary Club 5K, 2K fundraising.
Yes, Your Honor, this is my last request for the evening, and I also have a special event permit from the St. Clair Rotary Club to host their annual 5K Run 2K Walk. It's a fundraiser event that will be held on June the 27th at 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. on M29 into the streets of North. They all have the necessary documents and are in compliance with the city, and I also recommend their approval for their event.
Motion to approve. Support.
All right, any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, Chief.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Go to number 8, claims and accounts for April 23rd and May 1st, 2015.
Hearing no questions, Your Honor, make a motion to approve as presented.
Support.
Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Number 9 is public comment, public questions. Anybody have anything tonight?
Bill Clinton, South Riverside. About a month ago, 2 meetings ago, I asked a question about job creation with the tax abatement, and I was told, Mr. Clinton will get you the numbers next meeting. You got numbers?
Mr. Kleeman, I am still looking at a few things. It appears as though some of the pieces are missing and I'd like to give you a full report back, not a partial.
And I ask about the hydrant schedule.
It is in the process.
Anybody else?
Hi, my name's David Freck. I live at 401 Fredmore, directly across from the gas docks in the marina. In front of Dock 4, they're on the outside of the dock. They're docking large boats that people coming out of the docks or between the docks and leaving the gas dock, they can't see. I sit out on my deck, I hear people cussing and yelling because near collisions, they can't see. The boats are too big, that they're parking on the outside. I just ask that they park nothing bigger than some of the boats like the DNR boats and things like that, so people can see over and around them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on the Harbor Commission. Can I talk to you after the meeting, get your phone number?
Certainly,
Yep.
certainly.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Dave. Anybody else? All right, we'll go to number 10, Mayor and Council. I have a few things. First of all, make sure everybody vote tomorrow. Annette, 7 to 8?
Yes, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you're not sure of where you go to vote, just give me a call and I'll let you know.
Thank you. Also, May 15th, 16th, and 17th is the Marble Eye Classic. That'll be at the St.Clair Boat Harbor, May 15th, 16th, and 17th. Tickets are $10 and they can be purchased at local businesses. Also, we need to get into the process of filling the vacancy created by Member Krebs' passing. So what needs to happen is this: if you are interested in the 3rd Ward position, fill out an application, go into City Hall, get that in by next Monday, the 11th. Anybody who is a resident of the 3rd Ward and a registered voter can put in an application, and then our goal, council's goal, will be to fill that position by the following meeting after that. So if you're interested, get an application into City Hall.
And the actual application you gotta pick up, I've been reading the letter of interest, what is it?
Yeah, a letter of interest will serve as an application.
Correct.
And when's it gonna be filled?
Hopefully the second,
By May 18th.
May 18th.
What's the charter state?
30 days?
30 days.
30 days
days.
from point of
30
vacancy.
days. When would the 30th day be?
The 18th, May 20th, May 18th.
May 15th? When was the opening created?
I gotta come up and put these questions on the air.
When did the seat become open? On the 15th?
Was it the second meeting of April? I'm not sure.
The second meeting of the April, I don't remember the date.
When did the seat become open? On the 15th, when Jane passed away?
April 20th.
April 20th?
That's when the seat became open?
The first council meeting that she was vacant for after
That's-
her passing. So we're going from April 20th.
That's when the 30 days starts?
Correct.
Anybody else?
I got something.
Yes, sir.
The building, I guess, Mike, maybe you can get with the code enforcer, the building on the corner of Range and Yankee that has all of the pallets in the back of it that face Range Road that seem to be just multiplying. I guess I'm just wondering if someone could look into it.
It's not just pallets, it's pallet racks, it's
Actually, it's more than one plant,
It's
too.
more than one plant,
Councilman
all
Coach.
along Range Road is it's just getting
Yeah.
terrible. The outside storage.
All right, anybody else?
I mean, I only tell you that because getting complaints that our code enforcement officers spending a lot of time picking up garage sale signs and doing things like that, but not spending any time at these plants that are probably doing worse violations than some of the things that we're doing. So it's important that we spread that around a little bit, I think.
Mr. Boyer, just happens to be here.
Yes, I am. Okay, in defense of our code enforcer, who is doing an excellent job. I don't know where you're getting your information from, but she has addressed 3 plants in the industrial park, Haas Industrial Park, and the IPC is that what it is?
Yeah. you're right.
IPC.
EPC.
Yeah. Anyways, the old Jordan Creek plastic, it has been addressed, and she'll stay on it. Now, let's talk about these garage sale signs. You brought it up. Okay, she's following the ordinance. If you guys don't like it, you better tell us.
I've had probably 6 calls.
On the garage sale signs?
Yes.
Did you ask them where they're putting
And
them?
I defend it, and I defend the
Okay,
ordinance, and I
okay.
defend her.
The ordinance does state
Yeah,
that...
the ordinance states it, and we have a sign ordinance.
Okay.
I always tell people to make sure they look at the ordinance, call City Hall and find out what is allowed for garage sales. But this is the first time since we started talking about the plant messes that we've heard that she's been out there. That's why I brought it
They're
up.
allowed to stack 12-foot high. I realize there's a lot of debris, and, it's easy to say, start picking on them. I think they can clean their areas up, but as far as the pallets and that sort of stuff, I mean, it means they're busy, so, which is a good thing.
And they're
So,
hiring people.
But she is on top of it, and we are trying to get that stuff cleaned up.
Good, thank you.
Any other questions?
12 pallets high, Dee?
Well, outdoor storage is allowed 12-foot high.
12-foot.
Industrial.
I mean, I haven't counted them, but I mean, I would think that they're 25 high out
Oh,
there.
no, 12-foot.
12 foot.
12-foot high.
Oh, okay, well, just from,
Okay.
if she's been there, fine.
Yeah, no, she has.
I'm
She
good with
sent
that.
them both letters.
Good.
Thank
So just, Dee, to refresh everyone on garage sales, because we're coming into garage sale season, from what I remember from the passing ordinance, you have to have a permit to have a garage sale. Correct?
Supposed to.
Okay,
Yeah.
and how many garage sales are you allowed?
2 a year,
And
Two
signage-
signs.
And signs are
Two signs.
Not in the right of way.
not in the right-of-way, one at your house and one at a corner lot, if you get permission from the owner.
Good, thank you.
Anybody else?
Hearing nothing else, Your Honor, I make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Have a good night, everyone. Thank you very much.